Alright, you guys, this is the hero spotlight for Deadpool the Unkillable. And basically, I've been getting requests for some of my subscribers, and they've been asking me to make a hero spotlight for Deadpool. And I hope you guys enjoy. Here it is. Alright, y'all, for Deadpool's passive, every time he switches modes into his swords or into his guns, he gets a bonus extra movement speed for 2 seconds. And when he transfers into his gun mode and he hits a person with his skill, when like he shoots the bullets to back up like that, he actually increases the time. I'm not sure exactly by how much, but he does.
This is where I taught you.
Now to the second part of his passive. This is what I really love, guys. I really love how Marvel Super War gets the details of the character and puts them in the game. This is what I really love about the game. But as you can see, whenever I die, it still says 0 deaths. So basically, you can die as much time as you want, and you cannot see it on display board. You will still have 0 deaths. Now for his first skill in his marksman form, he throws out his blade, and if it hits a person, it will slow them down for a short period of time. For his second skill in his marksman form, it just basically increases his attack speed, and whenever you use this ability, your hands turn blue. That's when you know you're using your second. Now for his third skill, this is when he throws a bomb in a certain direction, doing stun to the surrounding enemies and also damage. It doesn't matter how much enemies they are, but if they're near the enemy where you're aiming and they're close by, they will get stunned as well. For his fourth skill, this is when he transforms back into his fighter form and pulling out 2 of his swords, increasing his movement speed. And also, this skill can be used again if you want to transform back into your marksman form, giving you immunity to all type of damage. For his first skill in his fighter form, this is when he does damage in a specific direction to anyone or anything he passes through. Alright guys, this is when Deadpool uses his second skill. He switches his blades back and forth, giving himself damage reduction almost 90% or to 20%, depending on how far you are in his second skill. But this also gives you immunity to CC, and you will not be able to use your basic attacks when you use this skill. Alright guys, here's a combo. In your fighter form, you use your first, then your third skill. Then after they're done being knocked up, you can use your second skill in your fighter form to immune their CC or knockup. Then you transfer into your marksman form and use your second skill again. Then your first, then your third skill, which will stun them. Then you can just basic attack them down, or basic attack to kill them. But also remember to keep your range in your marksman form, but not too far away, because if you're not going to be able to kill them with that, if you don't have high enough damage, you're going to want to transform back into your fighter form to finish them off. When you're in your marksman state and you're ready to do a combo, it's going to be a little different, because once you're in your marksman state, you're going to have a little less chance to escape. So you can use your second, first, third, then transfer back into my fighter form. Then I use my third ability. Then after they're done being knocked up, I use my second ability, which gives me damage reduction and immune to CC. Then I can either use my first to chase after them or to escape. Alright y'all, here's the builds, and basically this build has a good amount of armor reduction, damage, and sustainability in fights, because remember, this build also gives you armor, and also with the increased movement speed, it also helps with your passive. So I recommend this build. It's also really good for killing people, but remember guys, you're not a tank. It doesn't matter how much HP it looks like he has, it can actually be easily taken away. So be smart when you're playing. Alright, for recommended tactics, I would recommend Accelerate, Paralyze, Blink, Wound, and First Aid. I would actually recommend these tactics because Deadpool is not really much as a jungler. He should be staying in his lane and ganking lanes when necessary. He's be pushing his lane most of the time and protecting his turret that he's in. He's a very good hero that can stay in battle for a limited amount of time. And guys, thank you for making it towards the end of this video. We got 6 more days, y'all. 6 more days until my hero, Doctor Strange, comes out. And thank you for watching the video, making it all the way to the end. I hope you guys like and subscribe. See you guys next time.